Okay. Now, let's say I gave you these three problems over here. Okay. Example 1. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna. I don't want to lose writing space, so these are 3 examples here. Okay. And let's say we have our chart over here. Okay. I'll put in blue. Okay. Now, you can plug this into your calculator. Okay. And quote unquote cheat right now. Right now, you're only cheating yourself. Later on, I don't even care if you use your calculator. The whole point of doing this right now is to not use our calculator. Okay. So we're gonna strengthen this estimation muscle. Okay, we're strengthen our muscle of estimation. Okay. So log base 10 of 2048. Okay. Do you guys agree? Well, I'm gonna frame it as a statement. Okay. I hope you agree that if I call this x, I can reframe this as 10 to the power of x equals to 2048. All right, 10 to the power of x is 2048. So essentially, okay, these are the same thing. Okay, those are exactly the same thing. All right, it's just things are just rearranged. Okay, things are just rearranged. Now, we're going to estimate what x is. Okay, so 10 to the power of something is 2048. I hope we can agree that 2048 is somewhere in between here. Okay. All right, so it's somewhere in between 10,000. It's somewhere in between 1,000 and 10,000. 2048 is. Which means your exponent x, okay, your exponent x should be between 3 and 4. Okay, your exponent x should be between 3 and 4. So what is it going to be? Is it going to be 3.1? Is it going to be 3.2, 3.3, 3.4? Is it going to be 3.12, 3.13? This is where you guesstimate it. Okay, you guesstimate. So I'm not even using my calculator right now. I am personally going to guesstimate. I'm probably not going to guesstimate 3.9 because 3.9 is too close to 10,000. Okay, excuse me, let me phrase it this way. 3.9 is too close to 4, which is too close to 10,000. And 2048 is closer to 1,000, not 10,000. So I think 3.9 is too high. I would also say the same thing for 3.8, 3.7, 3.6. Okay. Now, you might think, well, Mr. Chen, is it 3.2? Okay. I mean, you would think that, but no, not necessarily. Okay. I'm going to guess 3.15. Okay. I'm going to guess x is 3.15. Okay. I'm going to just make it diagonal to create more room. And here is where I bring in my calculator. Okay, I'm going to plug this original thing into my calculator. I'm just going to use Google's calculator. Okay, I'm just going to use Google's calculator. I'm going to type in online calculator. And I'm just going to press log. And if it's already a log base 10, so you don't have to worry about. Okay, so I can just leave, as you probably know already. I don't have to put in a little 10 there because it's already implied. If there's nothing there, it's an invisible 10. And it says 3.31. Dude, I was pretty darn close, man. Okay, I was pretty close. 3.31 is the answer. Okay, so I'm just going to cross this off and put 3.31. Okay, All right. Let's go ahead. Let me do this bottom one here, this decimal. Okay. So again, you can cheat and just jump to the calculator, but you're only cheating yourself. Okay. I want to develop this muscle of guesstimation because when you see a log like this, I want you to be able to, without a calculator, get some kind of sense about what value that is. Okay? All right? Because no one says, hey, people usually say, let me phrase it this way. People usually say, hey, I got $3.31, $3.31. No one talks and says, I have log base 10 of $2,048. Who the heck talks like that? I don't. I never witnessed anyone talk like that in my life. Okay, so when you see log base 10 of 2048, if I were to oversimplify it and make it kind of funny and comedic, I would say, hey, let's translate this into English. English is 3.31. Okay? All right. So using the same logic, let's go ahead. All right. And let's look at this guy right here. All right. And let's call this X as usual. Okay. And say 10 to the power of X is 0.0067. All right. All right. Now we got to guesstimate what X is. Okay, I'm going to move a little faster on this one. I'm going to put it diagonally downwards. Now, 0.0067 is going to be somewhere in between. 0.00 is going to be somewhere in between this and that. Zero, zero. Okay. Now, so if 0.0067 is within there, then your exponent of X is going to be in between -2, -3, -2. Okay. So is it going to be -2.1, -2.2, -2.3? What's it going to be? Okay. Now, I would say I'm going to guess -2.3, 2.35. That's going to be my guess. -2.35. Okay, that's going to be my guess. Let's go ahead and check it. I'm going to go back to online calculator and go log of 0.0, what was it, 0.0067. Okay. And I get -2.17. Okay, so I was pretty off on this one. Okay, -2.17. Okay, is the answer. All right. So I want you guys to go ahead and do this the same exact way. Okay, and do these green highlights. Here, let me erase. There's just too much green going on here. Boom, boom. Let's get this out the way. I'm gonna get this out the. Yep. Give me 1 second. I want you guys to go ahead and do the highlights I'm gonna put in green. Okay, on the bottom.